Yeah, home inspections, repair addendums, navigating through it. Mike, what are some things that people should ask for? What should they not ask for?
Yeah, I get asked this all the time from customers. Hey, what should I ask the seller to fix? Or what should I try to negotiate? Now, the first thing I'll tell you is I don't do the negotiation. I give you the news and explain and describe the house to you, and your agent should be helping you with the negotiation end of it, like you. But what should you ask for? Now, it varies. Like you were just alluding to a minute ago, in the hot market when people are getting, big dollars over asking price and super competitive situations where there's several buyers and there's bidding wars and escalation clauses and all that fun stuff. It's harder to negotiate because you just don't have the leverage. So you're seeing a lot of people that are stressing as is. Well, yeah, all the houses are as is, so that's fine. But people are afraid to ask for repair requests. Now, there's a line. If you ask for them to fix, a broken window lock and a missing door stopper and a torn screen and a hole in the carpet, along with a bunch of other stuff that actually has merit, they're just going to tell you no because they're not going to want to be bothered with that because that's unreasonable.
Exactly.
So the things you have to ask for are big ticket items. Like if there's a roof leak, for example. Well, if you close 3 weeks from now, that thing is going to keep on leaking and it's going to damage other stuff. It's going to ruin what may be your house in the future or ruin what is still the seller's house right now. So something like that, I don't care what the market's like. If the roof's leaking, you want it fixed, and frankly, they probably do too. So that would be something you'd ask for. You might ask for something that's a safety concern. Let's say there's a hole in the exhaust pipe for the furnace. Yeah, again, that's going to carbon monoxide poison the people that live there now. So we can't just let that go. Mold, dangerous conditions like asbestos, heating systems that don't work, rusted out electrical panels that could make fires. These are things, even in the hottest of hot, like white hot market with super competitive offers, you can still ask for these things. So I like to tell my buyers, when you're making a request, you want to be specific. If you want new flashing, not a bunch of tar on there, tell them you want the flashing replaced. And tell them you want it done by a licensed roofer. And you're going to want to see the receipt from somebody with a license number, which doesn't guarantee it was done right, but it at least guarantees that they hired somebody with the state credential to be able to do it right, hopefully. So it gives you a little bit of an assurance. Like when you have electrical repairs done, we always write, have it done by a licensed electrician.
Sure.
You can put that in your repair request. So you don't have Uncle Dave out there who wired it wrong the first time, coming out and wiring it wrong again and getting to the closing table still with an unsafe electrical system. So these are tips when you're making your request in language that should end up in the repair addendum that will make the buyer's life better on the other end of things. So they're not going to have repairs done that are still, frankly, not good enough. Or when you make a real specific repair request, depending on the seller's perspective on the whole situation, sometimes the seller will flip it and say, you know what? We don't want to do any of the repairs. Can we change the price? Can we give you a credit at closing, which I know sometimes you can do, sometimes you can't do. But if it puts cash in the buyer's pocket and they can do the repairs themselves rather than speculating, who might do the repairs, that's not necessarily a bad thing either, because now the buyer can choose after they take possession of the property to have who they want do it, how they want it done, and they have more control over the process being correct. So sometimes the repair addendum, it may not be repairs. It might be a financial negotiation instead.